You ever have one of those days where you're just cruising, and you see something, but you really don't see it. You go on by it and you go, going down the road a little bit and you go, wait a minute, what the hell was that? So you turn around, you go back and you go, was that what I thought it was? And just, well, I'll be darned. And you stop and take a look. How'd that get here?
Check that guy out. I don't know what happened, but it must have cost him a leg. Wow.
Well, anyways, I ride around on the bike a lot in circles. Cruise around in boats a lot in circles, and I take a lot of pictures. And I don't know what the heck to do with them. So I'm just going to post them right here for you. That's Miss Catherine. Up in Fernandino Beach. The lighthouse in Nassau, the Bahamas. An Auburn Boattail Speedster replica, not the real deal. Yeah, the sailboat I had about 6 years ago. Beautiful boat. Lived on it for 2.5 years in Jacksonville. This is Carabel, Florida, 5 hours away. I've been to Panhandle, the Forgotten Coast. Over in Astor, Florida, having a little fun. Back about 6 years ago. 3 years ago, the Argonaut went up to Virginia and brought her down the East Coast. 2.5-month trip that was amazing. The Gypsy Song, back up in Jacksonville. Had a love affair with this thing for about 1.5 years. Yeah. Dog Island, 2 miles off the coast of Carabel, Florida, the Panhandle. We were there for 7 days. Yeah. Anchored out. That's a Gypsy Song. Back up there in Jacksonville at the Bill Dye Marina, right off Main Street. Right across from the Jacksonville Zoo, actually, the Trout River. That's the Trout River right there, looking right toward the zoo. Jacksonville, Florida. Beautiful sunrise that morning. In the Adventure, Miss Adventure, in Carabel. See the boat in the clouds up there? I've seen it. The Red Rocket, with a whole gig right there, man. I could do a whole show. Get there on the bike, throw it out there. The 51 Ford, oh man. The 2 most precious things in the world right there. My sons Nick and Adam. And my other half, Miss Catherine. Cruising somewhere, always going somewhere. That was a big hole in the wall in the Mississippi Valley somewhere, right off the river. Me picking up in Lima, Ohio, my uncle's. No, Cousin Sam's garage, that's where it was. Cousin Sam's garage jam. Oriental, North Carolina on the Argonaut, coming down the East Coast 3 years ago. Over on Boy Scout Island, I think it's called St. John's River. Yo, 51. Yeah, she was a sweet girl. Made $3,000 on her ass when I sold her. Yeah. Bye-bye. St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Beautiful sunset. Down in Kentucky, Hazard, Kentucky, there on the top of the hill. Aboard Miss Adventure in Carabel, Florida, out there behind Dog Island. There's the Miss Gypsy Song. Up in Jacksonville. Miss Catherine and I. Back up in Jacksonville when I lived there on the Gypsy Song. There's the Gypsy Song. Beautiful boat inside. Love the layout. Love, love, love it. That's the house I sold to buy the Gypsy Song. And that's Miss Adventure over in Carabel, waiting on us right now to come and take her away from there. Bring her back across the Gulf of America. Our first stop will be in Steinhatchee, north of Cedar Key. Then we're going to ease down the west coast of Florida and come across the Okeechobee Waterway and wind up, who knows? We don't know yet. That's the plan. Yeah, that's Dog Island right there. Yeah, man. The Carabel River. Carabel's a sweet little old Florida town, fishing town. Great place to stop. Hang your hat for a while. Throw your anchor out. Good restaurants. Good people. Somewhere in the Gulf of America, I just had enough for that day, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna siesta. Siesta. Yeah. Some days you just gotta take a break.
She's not just only gone.
Hey, thanks for watching.
She's took that midnight
Little tuna.
train to Georgia gone.
Little tune I never finished. Enjoy. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah, she's not only gone. She's took that midnight train to Georgia gone. Yeah, she's not only gone. She took that midnight train to Georgia gone. She's not only just gone. She's took that midnight train to Georgia gone. She took that midnight train to Georgia gone. Ooh, the midnight train to Georgia gone.